Yes, you are trans. Did you know? Did you know that you are trans? No, maybe you're questioning, maybe you're an egg, maybe you actually aren't trans, by the way. Did you notice? I have a different hairstyle. Oh yeah. Bet you didn't know that was possible, huh? Huh? Bet you didn't know. Anyway, yes, you are trans. Why? Because I told you so. No, that's not true. Anyway, let's talk about it, should we? So, if you're watching this video, if you click this video, you either know that you are trans, you are an egg, you are in denial, you're just curious, or you are currently questioning, and you are questioning yourself, am I really trans? Is this just like a trend? Is this a fetish? Is this like a lifestyle choice or whatever the hell, right? Let me tell you something. Very few cis people ever question in their entire life if they might be a different gender. Most cis people out there are very much confident that they are a woman. I always freaking say the plural form of that. Maybe that's because I like women so much. They're very confident that they're a woman. They're very confident that they're a man, right? They're like very confident in those things. And they will take it as an insult if you call them something else. And then, of course, we have the little egg population, which is like questioning, right? And not every egg turns out to hatch into a little trans chicken, but some of them do. So what even happens in your life to make you question it, right? So there might be some people who are very feminine, but are male, and do identify as men, right? And maybe some of them question themselves, like, am I happy with being a man, right? And many of them will say yes. Obviously, that's why we have stuff like femboys, right? Then there are women who are very masculine, that's the word. There are women who are very masculine, right? That's why we have some people like tomboys and stuff like that, right? Obviously, there are some like lesbian women who act more masculine, and there are some gay men who act more feminine. So that's like, there's a big spectrum, right? But listen now. There are, as I said before, there are very few cis people that ever ask themselves if they are a different gender. So already asking yourself this question, wondering, is a very high indicator that yes, you are indeed trans. Because not many people do the research. Maybe they ask themselves this question like once, right? And then they instantly realize, oh yeah, no, I'm actually a man. Oh yeah, no, I'm actually a woman, right? But if you do research, if you go to a little website, I did this as well, by the way. If you go to a little website and do a gender test, do a like feminine test if you're a man, and do like a male test if you're a woman, right? There's a very high chance. Guess what? You are transgender. Yes. And there are more indicators. What might be an indicator that yes, you are indeed trans? One, you have watched at least 5 Shyaren videos in your life. You know who Yuko is. You know who Alice is. You know who Ava is. You know who Lucy is. You know all of these people. And then, of course, you might also know who Finster is. And Icky. There's so many people out there. If I see your browser history and your YouTube history, and there are more than 6 trans-related videos within the last like 20 videos, cutting out music videos, that doesn't count, then the high chance that you are trans is very high. If you watch these trans meme videos and these egg IRL meme videos, and you think to yourself in your little brain hole, oh, that's kind of relatable. Also, that's so funny, what the hell? You know what? You might be trans. If you have ever tried on different clothing to see how you will look like in different clothing of the primarily worn different gender, you might be trans. One big factor on deciding if you are trans, and this is in many states, in many countries, the main factor, except as in like medical fields, is dysphoria. If you feel dysphoria, and dysphoria can feel very different for different kinds of people. There's a website called the Dysphoria Bible. I'm gonna link it in the pinned comment down below. If you ever question yourself, if you're not sure yet, if you don't know if you have dysphoria or not, even if you know you're trans and you're unsure if you ever experienced dysphoria or not, maybe look there if you're curious, because like some things you might not even think about. Other things. Are you very much interested in a lot of gender bender stories like anime, manga, or other kind of stuff like cartoons? Do you frequent many trans-related subreddits a lot of the time? Are you a cutie patootie? Do you like the colors blue, pink, and white? Do you? I do. They're cool. Have you ever had the desire to be a programmer while wearing thigh-high socks? Did you? Did you? Do you, for some reason, like a very French-shaped blue shark from the Swedish retailer IKEA a lot? Do you? Did you know that his name is Blahage and not Blowhigh? Did you know? If you call it Blahage, you're trans. If you call it Blowhigh, you're trans as well. I got you there. Did you expect something different? Listen. Listen? Are you listening? If you ever, this is the big one. This is a big one. And I know it's not so obvious for many people. I know it's very not obvious. Because guess what? Our brains are stupid. Human beings are fucking dumb. If you have ever imagined yourself getting reincarnated or isekai'd, sent to another world as a different gender, there is a high chance you're trans! If you've ever gone to sleep thinking yourself, oh, I want to wake up the next day as a girl, I want to wake up the next day as a boy, oh, you might be trans. It's like, oh. If you have ever like really agitated when somebody else spewed transphobia and you got like really attacked, you might be trans. You might be a really nice ally, or just a human being with morals and you're nice. But it could also be that you got attacked because deep down you knew something. You knew something, okay? If you like pineapple pizza, you're not trans, but you're very cool because I like pineapple pizza. Sorry, I'm just laughing at my own stupidity. If you like Monster Energy drinks so much that you could swim in them and drink them every single... Wait a moment, I have a Monster Energy drink. Listen to me. Little story time, by the way. I have a frozen can of Monster Energy drink here. Do you want to know how this happened? ADHD. Basically, I came home and I had a can of Monster Energy and I wanted to make it cold. How do you make something cold faster than the fridge? You put it into the freezer. But what happened is I totally forgot that I put the Monster Energy into the freezer, and then like way later, I wanted to freeze something else, thankfully still on the same day, and then I saw, oh my freaking god, there's a can of Monster Energy in the freezer. And now, oh, I believe there is still some like frozen bits in there. I already had it like out for over an hour now, and I think like most of it in there is liquid now. My god, I did not plan to include this in this video, but I suddenly just remembered when I said Monster Energy. Here, proof. That's frozen solid. You can hear that? Let's put it over here again. That's that. Where was I? This is one. They are not always related. They're actually not even often related, but they can be related. If you are neurospicy in any way already, there is a high chance to attract more neurospiciness. That is literally the law. It's the law of the world, right? So that means if you have ADHD, if you have autism, or any other of the things, right? There's a high chance that you might as well also be trans. And if you're trans, there's a high chance that you might have ADHD or might have autism. Like there's various reasons why these things are connected, and obviously not all people with ADHD or all people with autism are trans, and obviously not all trans people have one of those things. Obviously! I'm just saying, like, statistically, those two things happen together more than a ignorable amount of times, right? Right? I'm screaming so much. Are you still fine, baby girl? I need to calm you down, okay? Come closer to the microphone right now. Well, I can get closer to the microphone. You can't actually get closer to the microphone. You can only get closer to the speaker. If you are listening on your phone right now, I want you to take the speaker of the phone right next to your ear. Or if you're wearing headphones, press the headphones against your ears like this. And listen to my next words very carefully. Ada, Ada, you might be trans. Ada, Ada, you might be trans. Ada, Ada, you might be trans. Okay, we are going slowly away from the microphone again, and we're slowly increasing the volume again. I'm not gonna spook you. Okay, we're speaking normally again. Have you listened to this? Ada, Ada, you might be trans.